I can see you with my closed eyes. I can see you. I can see you. I can see you with my closed eyes.
And welcome to a brand new Disney World vlog series. I'm in the airport, if you can't tell. It is super slow at the airport right now, which is kind of interesting, but it's also like midnight, so that's probably why. So this series is going to be like no other series I've done before because I am going to be going to Disney World solo. So usually I travel by myself. I feel like that's fairly common, and you'll probably see that in a lot of vlogs previously that I've done, but this time I am not actually meeting up with someone. So usually like I travel by myself and then I meet up with someone or multiple people in Florida. So I've done a solo trip to Disneyland, which I feel is so much easier because it's just such a smaller park and so very different from the scale and size of Walt Disney World. And so this will just be very different, and I'm so excited to take you along. You guys will be my friends while I'm all by myself. I'll have somebody to talk to. And so today is Sunday, March 16th. And I really chose to do this trip just like 2 weeks ago. So I haven't done a significant amount of planning, but I will say I am really in need of a break from work. I'm really in need of a break from the winter. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I'm looking at right now. Look how much snow is on that plane. Isn't that crazy? It's wild. On my way here, it was like a full-on blizzard at my house. So anyway, my husband had back surgery in December, so he's not able to take off of work. And I got this like little blip of time during my work where it just really slowed down because I was able to turn in this really large project. And it was kind of one of those moments where I was like, if I don't book a trip now, I actually don't know when I'm going to be able to go to Disney World the rest of the year, because I have a wedding, my best friend's wedding that I'm going to be attending, and her bachelorette party. And so a lot of what we are going to be traveling for is for other people this year. So I'm so glad that I'm doing this. I'm honestly a little bit nervous, but I'm so thankful that you guys are here to come along with me and we can escape the winter and also hopefully get some magic. I'm going to be, because I booked so late in the game, I was able to get an Art of Animation family suite for 35% off my entire stay, which I thought was a pretty good deal. So I'm going to be staying in a Cars suite all by myself. So I've got this like massive room, which is so silly, but honestly, it was the only one that I could afford. It was like that, or it was like Animal Kingdom Lodge, which was like $785 or $800, something like that a night. I'm like, there's no way. So I got the 35% off the Cars room and I'm going with it. It's going to be fun. We're just going to be having a lot of room and apparently 2 bathrooms and a kitchenette all to ourselves. So that'll be kind of interesting. Maybe we'll find activities to do in all those different spaces. I don't know. But I've stayed at Art of Animation before in their Little Mermaid rooms because I'm a huge Little Mermaid fan. I love that portion of the resort. So I'm excited to stay on the other side and kind of see what it's like. Also, there's like nothing like staying on the Skyliner route. Like, I love riding the Skyliner to everywhere I need to go. It is definitely my preferred mode of Disney transportation. Things to look forward to on this trip. 4 parks in one day is going to be happening. I'm so excited. This is the second time I've done it. If you haven't seen that vlog, I'll link it above and down below for you. So that's going to be really fun. And then also I'm going to be there because today's the 16th of March. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to be in the parks for St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be in Epcot, which will be kind of fun, I think. I don't really know what to expect. I don't think that there's a lot of things that go on in the parks. A few of you actually mentioned to go to Rose and Crown, and then if I have time, to go to Disney Springs and go to Raglan Road, where it's like an Irish pub bar, which makes so much sense. I may be able to do that. It just depends on how much time I'm actually spending in Epcot, because it is a full flower and garden day, and I do want to take you guys along to go enjoy Flower and Garden Festival. So we'll see if we have time for Disney Springs in the evening time, or I might be like completely wiped out and like not want to go and socialize. We shall see. But anyway, it's getting close to time for us to board. We're going to be going from Anchorage to Portland and then Portland to Orlando. And this is about a 10-hour flight duration because living in Alaska, it takes a long time to get anywhere. So that is where our route is taking us. Let's go ahead and get to
against time, and we're all runners. We were born to chase the tide. No matter where we are, no matter what we face, we're forever on our way. 'Cause we're runners, yeah, we're runners, and so we go.
Hours later.
Please do keep your seatbelts on. Our pilots will turn off the seatbelt sign when it's safe to get up. Your belongings should remain stowed until we safely reach the gate. And if your phone is close, you can take it out of airplane mode.
Good morning from Portland. We made it. I slept most all of that flight, thank goodness. It's now 6:25 a.m. My flight boards in 15 minutes. So I'm heading towards my gate right now. Luckily, I was able to sleep. I'm so thankful because I don't know how much sleep I'm going to get on this flight. Oh my. Okay, so it looks like it's pretty busy at my gate. Oh yeah, they've got like 10 seats. Okay. So, probably turn back the other direction. On the last flight, I was able to watch like 30 minutes of Temptation Island, and I have to tell you guys about this. I have never watched this show, and my friend Jen is like, you've got to watch it, just give it a try. So my friend Lindsay and I watched it, and oh my gosh, we are so obsessed with it. Temptation Island is like where all these couples go to get tempted to see if like they're like can test their relationship or whatever. But it's so funny. We are so deeply obsessed with Mark Wahlberg. And we're not talking like Mark Wahlberg from like, you know, actor fame. Also Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. We're not talking about him. We're talking about Antiques Roadshow host Mark Wahlberg. And you know why? He is so emotionally intelligent. He is like building all of these women up, and like he's like incredible. He's got like so many one-liners that are so thought-provoking and incredible. And Lindsay and I were talking about like rewatching the show and then like writing down all of like the intelligent, wonderful things he says. We love an emotionally intelligent king. We love it. If you're also a Mark Wahlberg stan, let me know. Anyway, we are going to be heading out here in just a few minutes. I don't think we board for another 10, so I'm probably going to sit in one of these like super cool lounge chairs and just relax a little bit. So next stop, Orlando.
I've been everywhere. I've seen so many things. I've loved and I have lost. I felt the viper sting. I've died 100 times, but my heart is moving still. That is the journey that we're on, and to that starlit sky we gaze and question why. And we're all runners, and we race against time. And we're all runners, we were born to...
We've officially landed. We're headed down to baggage claim, and look what we're greeted with right as we come in. The magic of Disney store. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. At baggage claim 21. Hoping my luggage comes out pretty quickly. I am going to be taking mirrors this time. I've said in a vlog before that I wasn't going to take mirrors again, but since I'm going to a value resort, I feel like there's a good possibility that it's not going to be like a church van, because last time we went to Swan and Dolphin, it was a church van, and there was like 15 people in this tiny church van with all the luggage. It was so intense, and I'm really hoping that that doesn't happen again. So fingers crossed we'll have better luck. I've got a really funny story to tell you about someone I met on the plane, but it's gonna have to wait until I'm not like in the vicinity of people on the plane. I might have the worst luck ever with Mirrors Connect. I think the bus just left, so, because there is no one in my line except for me, and other like areas have like tons of lines. So it is, let's see the time and see how long it takes. 4:02, so we'll see how long it takes to get on the bus and going, just so you can be prepared. I heard that you need to like, you know, err with the side of like an hour, so we'll see how that goes. It's only 4:05. They already got us on the bus. My luggage is dropped off, so it's a really good sign. So we should be there in probably 30-ish minutes, because this bus is full.
You guys going to Disney?
Woo!
Much better. Much better. The drive should take us about 35 minutes. We'll get you dropped off and you can start your fun. As for me, if you have any questions, I am your driver. My name is Eric. I hope you enjoy the ride. In the event that you don't enjoy the ride, my name is Manolo. You never saw me before.
Welcome to the beautiful Art of Animation Resort, one of my most favorite resorts ever. Here's the beautiful chandelier that has a bunch of concept art. And here is the gorgeous lobby with all sorts of different, it almost looks like paint swatches on the wall. And then concept art from all of the different specific themed areas in the resort displayed. It's just so stunning. Now let's head to our Cars family suite in the Cars area. But first, let's take a look around because this is incredible. Cars family suite. So as you come into the Cars suite, we've got a pull down bed here. It's set up like a table, which is kind of perfect. It's just me. Then we've got two little tables that look like tool, like little tool caddies. That's super cute. We've got some really fun Cars artwork on the wall. As you come over here, look how adorable this is. Hi guys, by the way. It says car wash, spiffy in a jiffy. Isn't that the cutest ever? And then here in the bathroom, which is one of two bathrooms, by the way, in the family suite, we got Red is spraying off Lightning McQueen, which is super duper cute. So that's a really fun little shower curtain. Regular toilet, nothing too special about that. Full length mirror, which is lovely. And then as you come in here, this is another kind of bedroom, very 1950s-esque, but this does fold out into a bed. We've got some artwork on the wall. I am loving this cone lamp. There's also cone lamps in the other bedroom, and then there's a cone at the bottom. It does have Hey Disney. And then it's got a really cool map, which happens to be of Radiator Springs, which is too adorable. And then the large two toolboxes here, little place for a closet. It says welcome Cherry family, that's me. And then it's got the cones on the curtains as well. This is our view. I haven't actually looked at it. It is raining outside. So it looks like, yeah, so this is where the bell desk is. So the bell desk is right there. So we're pretty close to the front, which is so nice, meaning we're close to all of the buses and everything. Oh, and they have a kitchenette, which is really amazing. So we've got a fridge, microwave, small little coffee pot area. We've also got a sink. It does come with some utensils and different things, which is really nice. You don't have to provide your own. Ice bucket. And down below here are some paper towels. As we come into the bedroom, oh my gosh, look at these lamps. Aren't these amazing? Radiator Springs is my favorite place in DCA, so I'm kind of living for this. So we've got some Cars lamps, little closet space next to the television, along with a little dresser as well. Lightning and Sally racing there, and then we've got really cool like cone motif headboard, and then I have to show you this over here. These are the traditional postcards, which are super cool. So Radiator Springs Flo's V8 Cafe. It looks like a little advertisement. Here's a close-up of these guys. I love all the little details. And then as we're making our way over here, here's some more of those little postcards on the side table. And another car wash, Spiffy and a Jiffy. This is a very large bathroom. I love this. And it's got a really nice, like, standing shower with a glass enclosure, whereas the other one had that, like, cloth enclosure. So this is really nice. And, of course, we have fancy Sea Marine scented products. I'm sure those are from H2O. It's a really awesome room. I am going to go down to the bell desk because my owner's locker, as well as my Walmart order, both arrived right when I got here. So I'm gonna go and see if they can deliver that to my room. Grocery haul for you. My owner's locker was out of shampoo and conditioner, so I got new shampoo and conditioner. I got some bananas. I love to have these in the mornings, and I didn't want to use a snack credit because I have the Disney dining plan. So I didn't want to use a snack credit for like a banana, so I got my own. Lightly salted rice cakes with everything but the bagel seasoning and hummus, because that's one of my most favorite breakfasts to make on the go when I'm at Disney. And then I got some water, Diet Pepsi. I got these really cute like little Twizzlers. It's nice to have a little sweet treat at night. This is so funny. So I ordered cheese and crackers. The cheese didn't come, so I'm literally on chat with Walmart right now. And then the sea salt and vinegar chips, which are perfect for the pool day. So I'm very excited about those. So that's my little grocery haul. Also, I will say that my owner's locker is Lightning McQueen themed. It's actually called Locker McQueen. And there is his little face. Isn't he so cute? But he's come to his homeland here at the Cars Family Suite. They had to cut off the zip ties for me. This locker is such a mess. I remember I packed it so like last minute. Oh yeah. Okay, well, my goal for this trip was also to do like a purge of this and to make sure that everything in here is something that I will actually use. Wow, oh my gosh, I'm not dealing with that right now. We're just gonna close that back up. Just leave it there for a minute. Quickly changed into a Spirit jersey because it's a little hot out and humid because it's getting ready to storm. I'll take this guy back to the bell desk because it needs to get returned. And I am gonna go have some dinner. Obviously, I'm gonna bring you guys along because I need to tell you that story from the airport. But I just called Jesse. He's doing really well. He's napping right now, so things are going well at home. He's having an easy Sunday. And yeah, I'm just really hungry. Traveling for 10 hours like takes it out of you. So I thought it was okay to just have an early dinner. It's like 5:45 p.m. I don't think I'm gonna go into the parks today. I had anticipated going to Magic Kingdom, but it's supposed to storm like all evening. And I just don't know if I wanna deal with that right at this moment. And so I thought I could just like get the room organized, unpack everything, and kind of hang out for the evening and maybe go to bed early because I have a full day at Epcot tomorrow. So I think that that's kind of the plan. But let's go return this. I decided to come back to the room. It is like prime time, dinner time in the cafeteria. There was like hardly any seats and it was just like overrun with families. And I think that everyone's kind of taking a break because the weather is really bad. I'm gonna flip you guys and show you. I don't know if you can see that out there, but the rain is coming and it's starting to rain harder and harder. Full on thunderstorms within the next few minutes. So I got this. I've never got this at a cafeteria before. I got two new things. I decided to get this sesame chicken with vegetables. It has carrots, sauteed onions and broccoli, and I've been on a huge broccoli kick lately, so I was like, yes, that sounds good, because I just like, for some reason, didn't want, I don't know, I just like didn't want a cheeseburger, and I didn't want chicken strips, which is very odd for me, but I think I just wanted food that was like satisfy my hunger, because I'm pretty hungry because I've been traveling all day. And then I was speaking to this lovely cast member who said, you've got to try this new treat, and this is a Tiana peach cobbler. How cute is that? So it's got a little Tiana on the top, and there's peach cobbler with like a little oat crumble, and then this is whipped topping, and then there's like a nice like peach custard at the bottom. So I thought that was kind of fun. And then I'm not used to the Disney dining plan, so I picked up my reusable mug, which is very cute. It has Crackhead Goofy, which I love, but it's themed towards the Skyliner resorts, which is so cool. It's themed, oh no, I guess it's not just the Skyliner resorts. It's kind of like every resort, but it does highlight the Skyliner. But there's Grand California and Riviera, Pop, All-Star Music Sports. Where's the Art of Animation? Maybe they didn't have Art of Animation on there. There's a Contemporary Poly. Anyway, so they said, well, since you already got your mug, you do get a drink with your meal. And I was like, oh, so I can refill my mug anytime. And they're like, well, you should just get a drink and then put it in your room. And that way you're using like your dining plan to the full potential. And I was like, totally. Thank you for telling me that. So I ended up getting a Powerade, which is what you guys are on right now. So I can't show you, but it's a blue Powerade, which in my opinion is the best Powerade. So after dinner, I'm going to start getting the room like totally organized, and maybe I will organize my owner's locker. I'm not 100% sure. And then I need to shower and I need to get to bed, because I want to have like the best day at Epcot tomorrow. I'm so excited to go to Epcot, and it's St. Patrick's Day. It's only 6:40 right now. And yes, I do have the Backstreet Boys on my phone. Oh my gosh. Okay. So speaking of, I don't know why I said speaking of Backstreet Boys. Well, when I'm on a plane, I always listen to the Backstreet Boys Christmas album to put me to sleep, which I know is like so random. So maybe that's what it made me think of. But there was this woman that was sitting next to me in first class, which by the way, I bought my ticket with miles, and then Alaska Airlines contacted me and they said, hey, for like a couple $100, like $300, you can upgrade your entire flight to first class. Like a 12, like it was like what, 10 and a half hour flight duration. I'm like, yes, please. Also on this is the 16th of March. There was a ton of really horrendous weather that was like in the south, and they diverted us, and it took an extra like 30 minutes. They sent us like north of Florida, over Georgia, like out into the ocean, and then back towards Orlando, which I've never experienced before. And it was extremely turbulent, by the way. So that was an interesting flight. But there was this woman, oh my gosh, I'm just getting so distracted, sorry. There was this woman that was sitting next to me. She had this like giant leather satchel, and it was like really worn, and it like looked like a Mary Poppins bag. Like it was like that style. And she was like rummaging through it several times, because she had all sorts of different stuff in there. Like it was amazing how much stuff she had in there. But I would say she had at least 10 to 15 quart size Ziploc bags. And they're like the Ziploc bags. Have you seen the ones that have like the monster faces on them? They were those. And in each one, I swear, it was like a 1990s time capsule. So like she pulled one out and it was like all makeup from the 1990s. And then she pulled another one out and it was like all like different hair products, like little picks and like little combs and different things. And it reminded me so much of like, just like a time capsule from the 90s. It was so interesting. And then she had one that was all toiletries. And then she had one that was like pictures of her family. And it made me wonder, I'm like, is this woman moving maybe? But then the craziest thing happened. So this was probably like 3 or 4 times, because we had a 4.5 hour flight, right? She'd gotten into her bag like 3 or 4 times and like rummaged through her bag. Like halfway through the flight, 3 or 4 times of rummaging in, she pulls out a satchel, like a makeup bag. And I was like, oh, She knows what a makeup bag is. I just thought that she like needed a lot of Ziploc bags. You know, I was like, if you have a leather pouch, just put stuff. Anyway, so she opens this bag. It is full of cash. Like, I'm talking like a significant amount of cash. And I was like, I like didn't want to like turn to think I was looking at it, but I was like, it was thousands of dollars of cash. And like what concerned me the most, I don't know, she reached in and she got like a chapstick out of this pouch, and I'm like, girl, just put your chapstick in your 90s makeup Ziploc bag. It was crazy. But the craziest part is like this tote bag with like a full-on 90s time capsule and thousands of dollars is just sitting on the ground, fully open. Just like I could have, I mean, if she was sleeping half the flight, I could have just reached in to grab it. It was wild. Obviously I didn't. I'm not that type of person, but holy moly, that was just crazy. So anyway, maybe she's like a time traveler from the 90s with like a significant amount of cash, and she's going to Disney World for the first time. Anyway, it was just really funny. So that was what happened on my flight. Also, inside of said refillable mug, hot cocoa. And I'm saving that for later. Last time Alex and I were here together when we were staying at a resort, he got hot cocoa at night, and it was like so nice to have a few sips before bed. So that's what I use my refillable mug for. Okay, well, I'm going to eat this delicious food, and I will keep you posted on this. And I'm gonna watch some Love is Blind because I haven't finished this season yet. So finished dinner. That was pretty good. It was not the best sesame chicken that I've ever had, but it hit the spot. I was so very hungry just from traveling all day, and so it was nice to have a meal. So I'm very thankful for that. I've moved my luggage into this room, which is like the main bedroom. And so I'm going to go ahead and unpack, and then also unpack my locker to, you know, just the stuff that I need. And that way I will be all set for tomorrow. And I do need to probably do some ironing for my dresses and such. Everything in the room is set up. I'm so happy with it. I also came, you know, overly prepared as I typically do. So I have a steamer. So I steamed both of my dresses so I don't have to worry about that. And then I've put the steamer over there. And yeah, so everything is fully unpacked, and I think it's time for me to get in the shower and go to bed. It's about 8:30. I'm just so tired, and I've got a full day at Epcot. So it's just really hard to travel for such a long period of time. So I'm going to take advantage of getting probably a good 7-8 hours of good sleep, or that's what I'm hoping for before we go to Epcot. I had so much fun hanging out with you. Thank you so much for coming along with me. I know that a solo trip is definitely something different, but I can't wait to share with you Epcot Day tomorrow, and then 4 parks in one day, and kind of see how this trip all unfolds by ourselves, because you're with me too. I'd love to know what your experience has been on a solo trip. I had so much fun hanging out with you guys today, and I'll see you in the next vlog. TTFN. Bye!